Okay, so another microburst activity. So currently 12 Celsius outside. It's raining. This is the parking I was checking yesterday that has that entry over there from really sweet spot that I drew on the ground. Obviously right now I'm not gonna get out of the car, but I need to check something because again, microclimate bullshit. 12 Celsius. Yesterday the temperature like dropped. It was like 25 Celsius or 20 Celsius or something, and when I got to the spot there that had the thunder, today's day 2 by the way, that had the thunder, temperature started dropping and dropped to around 10 Celsius in like 10 minutes, if so. Like over the course of the hour it became really cold and started snowing. I included some videos of that. Like I was baffled to say the least. Like what the fuck. So yeah, currently it's raining but the temperature keeps dropping, so we'll actually check that out later on. The engine is doing well, but yeah, later, closer to our destination for today, I'm also gonna assemble the body cam and take care of that. Hopefully. Yeah. I'll be damned. 10 Celsius. Look at that. I'll be damned. It's actually snowing on my car right now. This is not like regular... Oh my god, this is not regular rain. Fuck's sake.
Okay, so here in voice off this time. Now I'd like to firstly apologize for the mic quality. I'm currently editing this during the famous European heatwave of 2026, whatever. And I have a fan blowing directly at me, but it's on that rotating mode, so sometimes you hear wind, sometimes you don't, probably. As well as I have all the radios on, just on listening, because as soon as I transmit, it just warms up the entire room. So just listening to conversations, and if I need to talk to someone, I'll use a handheld one. Now, this video is about the events that happen on day 2. Obviously, a big part of the video is about exploring the Radium Hotel Radium. So starting with that, I'm going to say that I had fun in that exploration, even the lone part, and then I met some people that were they were immigrants, Portuguese immigrants that were in Switzerland, Spain, France, and then they came back and decided to come to their homeland, specifically the homeland of one of the men, and explore. And since I actually was there first, and then I found the springs, the radioactive springs, and they wanted to see the radioactive spring water, they asked me if they could come with me to check it again. So I made some friends, they invited me to do some stuff. I showed them how a drone worked. I brought the drone with me, but I didn't fly it, I didn't even bring it out, because when I arrived there it was raining. It then got sunny, so I just did a quick demonstration of how that went. Just a little brief introduction. I had a lot of fun, and I still have the bottle of radioactive water. Spoilers, 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 because I know you are not gonna watch a 2-hour video of me going bumfuck nowhere in an abandoned building that looks like a castle straight out of Dracula. Yeah. On that note, enjoy the video, and thank you for watching. This beginning here was some stuff that I filmed during day 2. The expedition is focused on the stuff that I do during the different days, not necessarily a specific activity. So in the end, there's also more stuff that I did after the exploration of the hotel. And yeah, there's that. There's all you need to know. Enjoy the video.
Okay, so day 2 of the expedition. We got cows there. We're gonna advance to the point that I actually think is interesting for the fuck. Okay. That is interesting for us and for the expedition itself. Yeah. Now there's probably an introductory clip on that, so I'm not gonna. A bunch of introductory clips actually. So I'm not gonna worry much. Anyway, let me come here and select that. Right. Okay.
Vamos por M542.
Yeah, and this used to be. Oh, it's in sight, I can see it. I can see it out of the window.
Vira à esquerda.
Okay.
Chegou ao seu destino.
Okay. I could park here. I could park here actually. It's probably the smartest thing to do considering the state of the road or the state of everything, to be honest. Probably gonna park here. Hiding. And praying that nobody actually sees me here. Otherwise I'll have to actually make a run for it. Right. Okay. AC off. Flushing the engine out of gas. And powering off. Okay. It's 28 Celsius outside. I don't think I need a jacket. I brought a jacket because when I left it was raining. But I don't think I'll need one now. Okay. So, important exploration tools. This might stay here until I can confirm that it's safe. This is a drone. I actually put a couple of nice pictures. Empty satchel. Empty satchel will be useful to carry. Okay, what do I need to carry from here besides my hat? Night vision camera, just in case. The Geiger counter, I'll explain a little bit soon. And the reference for, yeah. I don't think I'll need binoculars or anything like that. I can leave this open and then close when I come back. Alright, so flashlight, night vision camera, the reference card, this one. Okay. Take a picture of this. Just gonna keep it in my bag for now.
biggest concern is not really finding other people here, more like finding wild animals. There she is. Why is it every time it starts raining like fuck? Ooh. What the world? Ah. I thought I was not gonna find people here. There's a graffiti. There's a water graffiti. Wow. She's actually prettier in real life than on the videos. Wow. So, story of this place, because I should probably go into that. It used to be an hotel. There's a spring of water here that they called Radium waters. This hotel is so the spring. The whole thing started in the 1920s or 30s, maybe 20s, when a Spanish gentleman came here with his very sick daughter in hopes to find a place, tuberculosis at the time, in hopes to find a place in the mountains with clean air, all that stuff, those sanatoriums that were in the mountains, they had clean air for people with tuberculosis and all that. Now he realized that what's his reception? He realized that his daughter got really better from drinking the water that has a spring around here. Fucking hell, I thought that was a crow. That has a spring around here. I'm gonna sit here. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna check inside. Looks burnt. Everything actually looks burnt. Looks like there was a wildfire of some kind. And the floor in wood is amazing. There's a fireplace of some kind here. Anyway, back to what I was explaining. Let's just wait out the rain a bit. The springs, they realized that the springs of these, the water cured her. So he decided bless the water. 1920s, the hotel opened. It was an hotel and a thermal instance, it had warm water. Eventually they even started bottling the water that doctors would sell as a medicine for all kinds of ailments related to your stomach. Now the 1920s actually came by, and the hotel opened. They had customers, started bottling the water. Doctors would prescribe the water as sort of a medicine. But then a bunch of mystery diseases started happening with people that consumed the water excessively, not just drank the water once or twice. And somewhere around the 50s, maybe 1945, 46, they discovered that radiation was not really that good. Something about two bombs and the Japanese, I think. I'm not sure. They discovered that radiation is not really that good. Now, by the 50s, the springs closed and the hotel was just a regular hotel, and by the 60s, the hotel actually went bankrupt. So, yeah, they advertised at some point, I have pictures of the posters, that this was the most radioactive water of Portugal and one of the most radioactive waters in all of Europe. They were advertising this as a good thing, but remember, this was the 30s and 40s, so it's a little bit different. Radiation was everything for them. Right, the rain stopped for a bit. But yes, then it became abandoned. Well, it's kind of windy and it's raining. I'm probably not going to fly the drone. We'll see. There are roses there, that's odd. That's odd, having actually plants that do not really look like natural. Oh, that was the reception. That place there was where you would check in. Okay. Alright. So yeah, this is the hotel, and people with all ailments would come here, or just recreational, and have a couple of days here, feel better, leave, cured. It's a typically 1920s, 30s Gothic style architecture. I don't know. I don't know, no, I don't really know where the springs are. That's the area I kind of want to avoid. Let me check how many counts per minute we actually are on, because this keeps beeping in my pocket. 38 counts per minute is not that bad. 38 counts per minute is not really that bad, no. Probably it's less because it's also on my... Probably this feels like alpha radiation or something. That one is a graffiti. There's a pack of juice there. And in case, against people I have these. Against people I have these. There's a mattress there. Water's dripping from the ceiling. There's a mattress. Maybe someone slept here at some point. I thought I wasn't going to find almost people here. Maybe not really almost people, but campers. Could explain the wildfire. Wildfire could have, might as well have been here. Not sure. Is this still recording? Because if it's not recording, I'm gonna be sad. No, it is recording. That's good. Pay attention to your surroundings. Oh yeah, it looks like they started building something. I don't really know where the springs are. Also, pardon me for the heavy breathing, but this is mountain air, and I do all of my picture time. I don't know where. Can I pull out the layout of the hotel actually? That's really good. Well, guess this would be the kitchen area, perhaps. There's a graffiti. There's a graffiti here. It's a bird. Bunch of graffiti. It's kind of isolated. Nobody would come here. Blood Brothers graffiti. Graffiti says blood. Blood Brothers. I would expect this place to be completely empty. Like not graffiti at all, that is. One says in Spanish, daughter of the room. Okay. There's a balcony here. For some sort. Wow. Actually, that's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. How much is the 39 counts per minute? That's like background radiation. You're fine. We are fine. Opa. This I assume would be a floor or a hall. This looks kind of creepy. See urinal. It looks like. Oh, this is the hotel by itself. I mean, what's in the basement? There's wind. think these are the springs themselves. I'm not sure if these are the springs or it increased. No, background is like at 30. We are at 70 counts per minute. I don't think that's really dangerous. Check. 70 counts per minute is like probably yeah. We are at medium level. This is the source. This is the source. If I have a plastic bottle, I might actually come back here to fill up with radioactive water just because that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Not gonna lie. I think that people here try to do the same. Well, could have brought a bottle of water. I didn't expect it to. We're at medium. Right, let's go check outside. Let's keep exploring and afterwards I'm gonna get a bottle out of the car and come back here. There are people. I think there are explorers as well. Wow. That is cool. and it's actually kind of cool. Yes, there are explorers there. Probably should go check this building in the rear. They state that it's been a while since they actually covered radioactive, the water that passed by uranium. The other side of this mountain, there's a uranium mine. For context, there's still some leaking out. That's why it drips so slowly. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. This looks like they started building something here. This looks like they started building something here. But abandon it. Why are you beating so bad? You're alright. Oh shit, a snake. There's a snake under there. Hold on. Not going there. So worried about the wolves, I forgot about the life forms that I don't naturally spot between the tall grass, like snakes. I'm not going there. There are two explorers there. Probably doing the same I'm doing. There's a graffiti there. Kind of looks nice. I don't know if those explorers are explorers or they were dressed too casually to be actually the owners of this. Yeah, this is private property, but honestly, what isn't? This isn't private property that people UrbEx these days. There's a palm tree for some reason. Palm tree in the middle of the mountains. There's 4 of them. There's 4 of them. So worried about the life forms that I see, but I really forgot about the ones that I don't see. Alright. Good weather now. Not like when I got out of the car and was coming up. That's gonna cover the body cam. Bom dia. Eu já descobri onde é que são as termas. Onde é que é a nascente da água? Já. Fui buscar com... É ali por cima, sim. É o coisa, o medidor do...
Radioactive. É.
Lá estão a 70, aqui está níveis normais, mas lá está a 70
Qual,
aqui.
qual é o nível normal?
30, 40,
E lá em cima 70?
70. Está nas.
E um aparato para medir a radioatividade.
Está
Não
no.
sabia que havia isto.
Está no médio, está relativamente dentro do médio, mas não é, mas convém estarem,
Este é o médio, não? É normal.
normal é el verde, amarelo é o médio, 7,
E onde tu estiveste lá em cima, onde é que estava?
estava a 70,
Olha.
eu deixei isto em cima lá da nascente. Agora vou buscar uma garrafa de água ao carro para apanhar um bocadinho.
Mas isso é bom.
Não vou beber, é só para colecionar.
Para colecionar está
Na altura engarrafavam e tudo, a questão é essa mesma, é que eles engarrafavam, só que depois passavam aquilo como. Desculpem lá, eu estava a gravar porque estava aqui a explorar, não sei se querem. Eu estava aqui só para. Pronto, está bom. E eles engarrafavam e tudo, e os médicos passavam isto. É 1 litro de água radioativa por dia.
Dia também, se fosse muita quantidade, lá está.
Aí está, o maior problema surgiu quando as pessoas bebiam isto. A nascente que passava mesmo pelo urânio, nascente mesmo pura rádio, já foi fechada há alguns anos. Mas continua ainda ali a sair água ligeiramente radioativa. É menos do que o que estava há 10 anos atrás, mas continua ali a sair. Agora vou buscar uma garrafinha de água vazia só para levar um bocado para casa.
para levar à amostra.
Tá bom, até já. Tens o machinho. Alright. Fucking European AutoCAD, não é? Fuck aqui. Sim, sim.
Acreditas que eu já vi há 20 e tal anos e a mamãe tem que ir lá, tem que ir lá. 20 e tal anos ali, depois moramos do outro lado, ali numa aldeia. E nunca tinha vindo lá. Não. O meu marido é que vai, quando vai à casa, fala assim: olha aqui, filha. Eu não conheço filha.
Essa filha é boa.
Olha a erva.
Hã?
Volta. Olha a erva.
Não, está um caminho.
Não, há um caminho.
É um caminho.
Pois, mas eu por acaso vim de calças não fosse a ver.
O que é isto? É um forno?
Aqui era a cozinha. Foi por onde eu entrei. Mas pronto, a entrada tem erva alta, se calhar evitamos. Agora que eu reparei que está ali uma escada. Uma escada de emergência. E depois isto também é parte da cozinha. A cozinha é aqui, parece-me. Não sei. Eu depois estive aqui a ver. Sim, eu depois estive aqui a ver estas coisas aqui. Tem aqui, parece uma espécie de uma sala de estar.
Sim.
Uma lareira, uma coisa assim grande.
Sim.
Aqui podia ser um acesso para os quartos, penso eu.
Pois isto já está partido.
É.
Vão ser aqui os quartos. Aí está aí duas
Sim,
casas de
sim.
banho ou qualquer coisa pequenina.
Sim.
E a parte.
Era bonito.
Era. Isto aqui parecia-me ser um salão, uma sala de estar, de jantar.
Que dava acesso a todas as
Sim.
cozinhas.
Depois aqui seriam os quartos.
Mas pequena.
Depois.
Isto é porque começaram a comprar isto. Eu lembro de ajudar isto.
Sim, sim, eles
Depois
quiseram.
abandonaram isso.
Eles quiseram isso.
Marinela, Eu tenho medo das alturas. Daniel, passa para aqui.
Pronto.
O Daniel acaba de subir. E agora está tão bem da perna, ainda bem.
Depois vim aqui a esta varandinha também aqui ver. Ainda pensei em entrar, só que eu depois tenho medo de pôr lá, que eu peso quase 100 kg, ainda arrebentava com os chãos e vinha para cá abaixo. Isso está um bocadinho não está no estado ideal.
A nascente é para aqui, não é?
A nascente é por ali.
É por lá.
É.
Eu sempre que era mais aqui.
Não, a nascente é aqui por baixo, é por baixo de nós. Portanto que eu vim aqui. Cuidado aqui com os pés. A nascente é aqui. Nuno. Sim. E ele já não está. Ele depois já não está a gostar muito. Sim, gosto.
É que está a fazer um estudo de rádio o quê?
Sim, eu vinha fazer e eu sou radioamador e vim à Serra da Estrela para fazer experiências de radioamadorismo, pero onde eu estou do outro lado, Sabugueiro, muita trovoada, impossível montar uma antena.
Ele foi a Serra Estrela e disse que ainda vai ver.
Tá, apanhei lá, né? Em junho, nunca tinha visto isto antes. Já está ali nos 60, pronto.
Então, trouxeram a coisa até aqui.
Sim. E aqui, pronto, já está quase nos 70. Já está aqui. Seguro, el normal es entre 5 a 50. Estamos aquí en el amarelo, que es medio. Esta luz aquí es verde, tiene aquí una luz que va piscando que es verde, después fica amarela, vermelha, roja e...
Segundo a intensidade.
Exato. Não, isso aí foi como eu trazia foi como eu trouxe a maior parte das coisas, mas o suporte onde eu estaciono o carro...
Dá para comunicar com os Estados Unidos?
Ah, é? Então vamos a falar como se
A antena é isto. Tem as duas coisas verdes são o mastro, o resto é a antena.
É o que tu querias lá pôr na Serra Estrela quando
Sim,
foste.
sim.
Era bom trazer um drone para ver lá assim.
Deve ter aqui. Uma merda.
Pode arbitrar com...
Ai, não?
Calma aí. Eu ainda tenho que fazer. Estava a calibrar.
Tem que estar nivelado. Mira.
Parece uma aldeia gigante.
Depois tem essa coisa aqui. Venham lá aqui. A câmara depois.
Mira a câmara. Já afinei.
Agora a câmera está completamente a olhar para baixo.
Põe aqui, senão não
Tu
vê
vês
nada.
aqui?
Sí, sí.
Sim, sim.
Foi mesmo.
Muchas gracias por el...
Olha, aprendi
No,
algumas coisas hoje com
Pois, ainda vimos muitas coisas graças a ti, vá. Boa continuação.
Obrigada. E
Até
tudo
à
bom para
próxima.
ti. E que tenhas sorte
Obrigado.
na vida.
Obrigado. Boa viagem para vocês.
Obrigada. Mas é logo.
Tá bom, obrigado. What a bunch of nice people. Okay, where are you? Can't have that one, that's radioactive. Drinking it won't hurt. Okay. Okay, so you... guess it's time to disconnect the body cam. 2 hours of footage, holy fuck. Nice. Nice. Alright. Body cam off.
Okay. Ending of day 2. I mean, my resting village. There's a river, there's a bridge, there's a bunch of stuff. Animals, goats mostly. They're coming over there. There's a person as well. What time is it? Should be time. Boa tarde. Just wishing the locals good afternoon. It's always kind, you know? I'm an awkward piece of shit, but it's always kind. River. Now over here there's some sort of beach, quote unquote beach, because it's not really a sea one, nor it has sand. And this is the tallest village, town, whatever you name it, in Portugal. So even here, my lungs from 100 meters above sea level, they are not having fun. So even walking is a bit of a pain. Anyway, can try and set up the drone, find a nice spot. There's a car there. Find a nice spot, try to fly over the town, do some video over the town, come back, hopefully not lose the drone midway, and yeah, let's see how that goes. Drone footage has been collected. Just a reminder to myself to actually take it from the drone.